Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and welcome to this update for the week of March 3rd, March 9th for Bitcoin in general and the global astrology. Of course, this is the focus. And stay tuned until the end because I will reveal an important day that would be in detail described for the general audience, also for Bitcoin. Otherwise, we go with members into details of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins, and not at last the gold and silver index XAU, which is quite popular in these unstable and unsecure times where people really go into gold. So we have this climate of the week starting with the influences of the conjunctions which were exact on the 2nd of March, and we do have also the Venus retrograde, which will slow down some things for the first 1 or 2 days, the working days of the week, and it will gain slowly some speed. So this means that we will have again a focus and revision on Venus matters, because when Venus is retrograde, it's closer to Earth, so it's really putting a focus, the cryptocurrency and currencies in general in the limelight. And it is a very powerful and bright Venus in the sky, and we had also this planetary alignment with 7 visible planets, which is very rare, and it is this powerful energy that will continue during the week. But what happens in the global astrology? So first of all, it will be a sideways bearish week, I think, overall, if we look at Bitcoin, but there would be also some days with recovery. Here I will talk about the global astrology, which is half of the picture, and in the whole week we do have 2 important aspects, so that you know, because if they are aligned with Bitcoin, of course they will trigger the movement in the same direction. So the first one is a Mercury sextile Pluto, and Mercury is trading and news, and Pluto is the big money. So it's also regulation, so some regulation or direction from the government. And sextile is a beautiful aspect. It's also called the finger of God. So let's see if we get some interesting news, because we got a lot of money out from the ETFs, and now it could be that another type of movement, rumor, or really good news happens in this week, in the mid of the week, and it could be felt in the beginning of the week as well, I would say, because this will have a span of several days, so take 2 days before, 2 days after. That we will have this influence on March 5th, on Wednesday. I talk about the UTC time zone. The location is London, UK, Europe. So we do have this benevolent energy in the global astrology, but yes, we do have some challenging aspects at Bitcoin level, and the Bitcoin is currently steered by the moon, which is very active, which means that hourly aspects matter, and you see during a day we have big swings when we have volume, of course, or it goes sideways and again with big volume, because this is really influenced by very fast movements. Moon is moving very fast, therefore we don't have much stability. But we do have also Mercury, very important at the moment with Bitcoin, and therefore I emphasize this especially as a very powerful influence from the global astrology. So some type of relief will come, but yes, we do have also negative aspects. I filmed this on the 27th of February after the dump on the 25th, which continued on the 26th with the panic selling, and at the moment we got a few thousand, so 3,000 up approximately, and it is really quite unstable, I would say. It would run into consolidation these days. I think it will take a while and everything is slowed down for the price to really go to the normal price action. But we will get an impulse which will happen later in the week, but again with very heavy volatility for the second part of the week. So here I advise caution for Bitcoin, especially from let's say already Friday or even Thursday onwards, the price action is to be checked, the TA, as time approaches, because this is really a volatile a week that is steered at global astrology level by the trine between Mars and Sun, which, by the way, it's good, but this means that the movement will pick up in the sense that we will have higher volume and it will go up and down, and it will be more down than up, especially in the second part of the week, and I would like to talk about that. So this aspect is exact on March 7th, which is Saturday. So therefore we can feel it before. This is the Sun Mars, which is a positive aspect. So we do have in the global astrology two positive aspects. The problem is, so to speak, Bitcoin, which has some strong negative aspects that I would like to talk about. But in general, when we have confluence between the global astrology and Bitcoin horoscope, we will have the most movement in that direction. At least this would be the astrology based indication, and it matters what kind of volume do we have. And I would like to talk about the day of the 9th of March, which is really very important for Bitcoin. It's a Sunday, so it's possible that we don't see much then, but we could see it on Friday, which I think I would doubt. I would expect it on the next week. And we do have also Mercury slowing down. So it's not stationary yet, but it will slow down as it starts the retrograde movement in the mid of the month on the 15th, and we do have also the energy of the eclipses. So I would like to talk about the 9th of March right now for Bitcoin. Now, bearish days for Bitcoin are actually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The problem with the weekend is that sometimes we do not have volume, and this is really more often in the last month, as you are used to, with low liquidity globally. That is the current situation right now, and this won't change, I do think, in the next week. Also, there could be some good news, as I mentioned, from the big money. And now we have the 9th of March, which is actually with a very powerful negative aspect, unfortunately, and this is Saturn opposed Saturn. This is actually a aspect that comes also for humans at a certain age, and it is when we do have an opposition between Saturn in the sky and Saturn in the natal chart. Saturn is a very lucky planet for BTC. Also, the aspect is bad, and we should really expect this influence to kick in the last part of the week, especially from Friday onwards, possibly Thursday. But I feel that on Thursday we do have strong positive energy which can counteract it. But anyway, it's on fire and it's quite volatile, because on the same day we have also a Sun conjunct Uranus, and this is really something that triggers high volatility, but also a peak. So we will have a merge of these influences for the 9th of March. So we can see some flash dump, flash pump, so such a scheme is not excluded, and this could happen on the next week actually on Monday and not on Friday. This is what I feel, so I don't have really a logical explanation for that, but I think it will be sort of delayed because we do have Mercury slowing down, and we do have Venus, which is already slowed down because it just turned. And due to this, I would say that we have this delay to the next week. So this is what I do see currently for the week ahead. It will be a mixed week, and it is really a roller coaster in many regards. And I know the sentiment in the market is also rock bottom at the moment, and we will need to see how this will pick up. It depends what kind of price levels we will see in the next days. Thank you so much for your attention, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel, and if you want more details, you can find them in the description. BTC hour by hour for the next week is available, and we do have also more details on Patreon in the various tiers 1 month ahead. Thank you and see you.